The way I'm reading it is Russia asked for financial help from China in their illegal invasion of Ukraine, and then all of a sudden, about 2 weeks later, there was a big protest against the mask and vaccines and everything in China. I'm just reading it as China said no, and they did not give them funding because the anti-vax movement in the United States, this is one of those things, it might not have made the top 5 most persistent Russian misinformation campaign list from the State Department that I shared, but it's something we know that there is actually money tied to Russia in it. I still don't think China really understands everything fully, and they're mad at the United States right now because no matter what they do, the United States criticizes them for what they're doing. Also, in this sequence of events, a lot of Chinese people were somehow using Twitter. And, they could be looking at, well, this might have came through Twitter, but they don't understand that Elon Musk is essentially a Russian agent right now. And he's about to disable the U.S. missile defense satellites. China's turning left is about to collapse. China's turning right is about to collapse. Going forward, going backwards. That's this cartoon. China Daily cartoon there. I like to see what's going on in China sometimes. Going back to this, Beijing sees an explosion of coronavirus. Now, it is true that China, maybe they went on the side of being too harsh against coronavirus. Something that is rumored to have occurred in China is that they took a screwdriver gun and kind of just screwed the doors shut on those Trump equivalent people in China where they were wanting to go out and protest against mask and vaccine. At that time in America, the GOP had funded an armed protest against mask and vaccines. So it was almost like I was thinking, I wish we could do that to these people. Everybody seems to be so anti-China. I'm not that anti-China. And we're about to find out and be reminded that they are our number one business partner, because when I see this, I'm thinking big supply chain problems are coming. And not only that, the scale of death, if we lost 1 million people, how many people is China going to lose? Hopefully they got the good vaccine. I know that Biden opened up the formula, I believe. And the fact that China adjusted its policy shows that, you know what, they are responsive to what people want. Even when what the people want is what Putin put into their heads, kind of like in the United States.